Welcome to the Laugh Line on the Sister Speak Show. I am your host, Sister Speak. The Sister Speak Show, where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action, a talk show for great minds that create, inspire, impact, and evolve. Sister, spiritual inspiration shared through the arts. Sister, spiritual inspiration shared through Ayana. But you better call me Sister Speak. That song in the background is by Positive K. Let's start living. The Laugh Line, brothers and sisters. You are in for a treat. The Laugh Line, where we cover all aspects of comedy, okay? Where we're focusing on local, national, international comedians. We're talking about comedy concert reviews with comedy audio clips and just the entire aspect of, it must be confirmation, the entire aspect of comedy. Excuse me. So tonight's episode is lit, and I'm excited to present it to you. So I want to welcome all of my first-time listeners and welcome back to all of my faithful listeners. Thank you for downloading. Thank you for supporting. And if you all are interested in showing any other type of support, if you were interested in donating to the station, to the Sister Speak Network, you can do so by either Cash App or by PayPal. At Cash App, it will be $SISTASPEAK, Sister Speak. And at PayPal, it'll be the Sister Speak Show. Thank you in advance for your support, whether it's just listening or even for your donations. We thank you. And we will take those donations and use it towards building the Sister Speak Network. Tonight, brothers and sisters, it's all about healing for the soul. It's all about putting yourself in a better position to overcome whatever adversity you're facing. And laughter is such an aphrodisiac. It allows your brain to say, wait a minute. I don't have to feel all of this darkness. I don't have to feel these low vibrating emotions. What I can do is actually vibrate high. I choose to win. I choose to overcome. And I choose to have joy. I choose to not let happiness be the only thing I have. Because as we grow, we learn that happiness is based on things that happen. But joy is that foundation that says, you're not going to take me out. This isn't going to bring me down. And I'm going to be able to look at the glass being half full. Comedy is therapy. Comedians serve a purpose. The ones who actually have been, called to stand before 5 people, 10 people, 10,000, and actually get up there and most of the time live out their life story, but just provide a way of positive escape most of the time. Comedy has different levels. But whether it's clean comedy or if it's, rated R for strong content and language, like this episode, rated R for strong content and language, but comedy really serves a purpose. And all shades of brown comedians really just have this gift, right? And they are able to stand on stage, execute, and they resonate with us to where they become household names. And whether you know them from a local level or national or international, what you do know is that this specific comedian has resonated, with what I'm going through and can relate, right? Which is resonating. You can relate. And so getting on stage and having a presence is a gift within itself. And we are able to see the growth of so many comedians from beginning to where we are right now, especially with the contemporary comedians. So tonight's episode, we're going to talk about, let's just say this. Tonight's episode, I have 2 audio clips for you. The first one, we're going to listen to Dave Chappelle give a tribute at a comedy awards show, and it's a tribute to the comedians who have paved the way and who are pillars in the village when it comes to their gift. But also, it's his timing, Dave Chappelle's. It's the respect that so many people have for him. And I appreciate Dave Chappelle because he wasn't easily swayed when it came to being famous. And as we've mentioned in other episodes of Coming to the Stage, specifically segments, we talk about the levels of fame that one can reach, but the initiations that you have to go through in order to be in that avenue, right? Because we all are beginning to understand and already know that the green room is very small. It's very small. It can only hold 6 people. And to take a stand and say, my integrity comes along with my gift, it comes along with my skill, it comes along, and I'm not just a comedian, I am a human, and I'm not a puppet. So you cannot use me as a jester. You cannot use me as a caricature. You cannot make me a clown to fit your malicious, wicked thought process and mentality. You cannot project my gift and my talent in the way that you want to because it wasn't given to you. And I believe that, that's where we talk about the fine line of respect of humans. We're not your property. I don't belong to you. You didn't create me. And to even think that you are that deity, that you are the one who I bow down to, is asinine. And I have to return that to sender because I am to be respected. Now, not all entertainers think this way, vibrate this way, and they do allow themselves to be defiled to get to stage, to have that special, to be recognized, to get into film, to rub shoulders. They completely sell out. But I do appreciate the ones who say, I'm not your house nigger, I'm not your field nigger. Just like that, rated R for strong content and language. I am a human. Now, either you respect my boundaries or I'm willing to walk away. It's that willing to walk away and preserve your integrity that I respect. So we'll listen to that. And then also tonight, we're going to talk about Tommy Davidson. This man is brilliant. And he is a comedian like none other. His voiceover talent, his timing, his wit, it's brilliant. He's a part of the In Living Color era, which shout out to In Living Color. The entire sketch comedy of In Living Color, there will never be another sketch comedy show ever produced and executed and projected as well as In Living Color. The talent that came through that era, that particular form of entertainment, comedic entertainment, is breathtaking. And if you haven't watched it, you have to watch it. You have to hone in on what timing is and presence is and the ability to stretch and act. Now, not everybody put on a dress, but we have seen some comedians who did play the role and put on a dress. I don't advise that. However, within Living Color, so many comedians have come through and have gone on to, like I said, be a pillar in the village when it comes to earning their ability, earning our recognition, not worship, not idling, but just saying, you are truly talented and I appreciate your comedy. I appreciate the time that you take out to create and then tour and, expend and express your energy for the crowd. 2 shows, 3 shows, sometimes they're performing at 6, 8, and 10. It's amazing, right? And then meeting all of the people who support them, it's a lot, okay? Going on tour, being away from the family, and all of that. And I just love Tommy Davidson's comedy. So we're going to have some comedy clips just to educate you on what it is to be a true comedian and how he has earned his recognition. And then also the last topic for the evening, day, morning, whatever time you're listening to this, will be how going live has really advanced the careers for so many comedians today. All right. And that's just it. That's what we do. I know you're like, where's the music? What's going on, Sister Speak? Where's the back? I got you. Get Lit, Boss Chica, musician, talented, out of DFW. Check her out, Instagram, Get Lit. That's what's going on the Laugh Line, where we cover all aspects of comedy. We're going to laugh, have a good time. And I just want you to relax this evening as you evening, morning, night, evening. Okay, let's start again. As you listen to this morning, noon, night, what's so interesting about getting on this microphone and having to record and everything like that is the bloopers. It is, how many episodes, how many takes? We don't want to talk about how many takes because it's a lot of takes, okay? Especially when you are on a roll and you're like, wait a minute. I think for me, the biggest part of recording is remembering what you're talking about. Like, what was I saying? It's kind of foggy. What was I just saying? But then it's just, having fun with your audience, being real, and just enjoying what you do, especially with my commercials. How many takes? Sometimes I can nail it, because one thing I will say is that I like to freestyle my commercials. Rarely do I write them down. I consider myself to be a freestyle commercial person. If you want to freestyle me in commercials, I don't think you're going to win. I can freestyle a commercial for real. And I think that it's just, even saying I hate saying freestyling commercials can be a bit of a doozy, and just the whole recording, because you want to get it right. There's a lot of times where it's just like, ooh, I can't let this one out. And some of my bloopers, my frustrations coming out there, and I'm just like, I don't think they'll even get the point of the blooper because there's going to be so many beeps, bleep, But this summer is, especially out here, y'all, seriously, it is no joke. I want everybody to please put that sunscreen on and, enjoy the weather, but stay hydrated. Okay? There's no need to pass out. You can always tell who has not been doing right by their body every summer. They just fall out. You're like, what is the ambulance doing at Marshall's? No, it's because somebody has fallen out. It's the weather. You cannot live on, I don't know what a lot of people's diets are, but I can tell that there's something going on, because I think this is probably one of the most disgusting things I see all the time, is when men urinate in bottles. When you urinate in bottles, sometimes the truth comes out. And I was taking my garbage out the other day, and there was a bottle by the garbage. I don't know why they didn't throw it in the garbage. I guess they wanted somebody to see it and pray for them, because it was the color of tea. I'm talking about not Lipton. I'm talking about like dark tea. Like it wasn't tea. It was urine. to whoever's urine that was. I don't know if you listen to this show or not, but I just need to tell you, you need a scientist. It's past doctor at this point. You need a scientist to figure out what's going on with you. What is wrong with people not drinking water? Why do people not like water? Like, seriously, you cannot drink E&J every day. You can't. I understand that times get rough, but look, if your urine is the color of tar, if your urine is the color of oil, then I'm telling you right now, it's only a matter of time before you fall out. What are you eating? Oh, motor oil? Is that what motor oil was in that can, was in that water bottle? Every time it's like dark yellow. What's going on with you, brothers? What is going on with the intake? I need you guys to drink water and fruit. You all are killing yourselves. I just have to say this because I was really concerned. What's going on with everybody at this point with the water intake? I don't like water. It tastes funny. So does motor oil. But I see that you have no problem drinking it. Mm-hmm. Some of you, are you drinking resin? What is that? Molasses? I'm just asking, how can you not drink water? It's so disgusting. How is water disgusting when your body's made up of 95% of it? Somebody out here, I'm just telling you all, summer, winter, spring, fall, whatever it is, hydrate throughout the entire time that you're alive. And it has to be water, and you need fruit. This is why you're vibing low. This is why your skin looks the way it does. This is why your sweat smells, because everything is off. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I know I'm talking to somebody. Number two, before we go to commercial break, I'm going to say this until I see a massive change. At this point in time, if you're wearing socks with your flip-flops, men, if you're wearing socks with your flip-flops, with your slides, with your sandals, we're going to arrest you. You are now under arrest, podiatrist arrest. Go get your feet worked on. I can't even say done, because done means it'll be finished in that session. Some of you need to get your feet worked on. It is going to be steps to this. Some of you, if you pull back your socks, you're going to hear this. I'm serious. Some of you, some of you men right now, when you take off your socks, this is what we hear. Right. The crowd is running and screaming. This is why they refuse service at some of these nail shops. And you have to go straight to the scientist. Some of you men need to get your feet done at the zoo. You need to stand in line right behind the elephants and get them things filed down with the same file that they use on the elephant's toenails. Okay, don't want to go to the zoo? A little bit too public? Call your local horse stable and book an appointment for the hoofs. Say, I heard you guys take care of horse hoofs. I am part horse hoof, and I need to get these hoofs horsed. No, I need to get these done. I'm serious. I'm serious about this. You need animal tools on your feet at this point in time. You make eagles jealous. They're like, dang, I know you catching all the fish. Some of you hunt with your feet. Some of you don't know why you keep getting holes at the tip of your socks. I do. You haven't cut your toenails, sir. And at this point, you can't cut them off. At this point, don't even go to Nails Are Us. Don't go to Linda's Nails. Don't go to Kim's Nails. Don't go to We Do Nails. No, you're going to Home Depot. You're going to go get a saw. You're going to go get a saw. Yes, it doesn't matter what type of saw. Go ask them when they say, "Hi, welcome to Home Depot. May I help you with anything?" Don't be shy, because more than likely they're going to look down and see your socks and be like, "Oh, yeah. Aisle 15. How did you know?" Sir, we had about 5 of you come in here. A saw. No, not no battery operated saw. We need this thing to continue its motion, its function. I don't know how you brothers sit here and actually talk about women's feet and think that your feet are not going to get talked about. Every time you take your feet out of your socks, this is the song that's playing. Through the fire, through the lid, through the one. I don't know all the words. Through the fire. Bedrock. You should get a tattoo that says bedrock. No, don't get a tattoo. What you should. Made in bedrock. Feet by bedrock. What's going on here? Are you all running in your dreams? What? Without shoes on? What's going on? Look, it's not my fault that you have to keep buying new sheets, but in a minute, it's going to look like you sleep with Wolverines. Got the nerve to talk about sisters' feet, and y'all over here hiding dead bodies in your shoes, in your socks. And then you know that heat mixed with the sweat creates fungus. That's why so many of you have to leave your shoes outside. Take off your shoes, and in 2.1 seconds, the whole house feels heavy and feels like there's an entity in it, because your feet are sweltering and they are foul. At this point, some of you need to leave your feet outside on the porch. Just come in there, shin up. Somebody let their feet outside. Some man left his feet outside. Excuse me, sir, your feet is outside. I know. Oh, okay. What's that green smoke coming from him? I don't want to talk about it. Oh, okay. Now your feet all on social media, all on the shade room. Wife makes man leave his feet outside. Your socks be mad like, no, stop, don't, stop, please. And some of y'all got the nerve to put polo socks on, ankle socks on with your Nike slides. And I really feel like you should get some polo slides with your polo socks, because one thing I cannot do is we can't keep mixing these sports rivals, these brand rivals. It can't be Adidas, Puma, Nike today. I'm telling you now it can. I don't care if you're just going to run to the corner store and you don't care. Look, I care. Please, if you're going to have to wear these brands, could you please match them all the way up from the cap, the shirt, the shorts, the socks, and the slides? This is how we do it. Come on, Montel. Tell them. This is how we do it. Na, 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 na. Say it, Montel. Tell them. Every time you walk out the door, if Montel Williams doesn't pop out, you need to go back in. If Montel Williams does not pop out and tell you that this is how we do it and gives you a dap, go back inside and get it together. If it's going to be Puma, then it has to be from head to toe. You cannot wear a Puma shirt with a Nike hat. I'm not going to let you do it. Come here. What? Come here. Why? Bend down. What's up? You got something on your hat. What? Not the right freaking sign. strong language content. That's what it is. You don't have the right sign. What are you doing? You're going to get beat up by the CEO. You're set tripping right here. You're brand tripping right now. Like, you got to have the brand has to be from head to toe. Please, if you're going to take a picture, don't you dare stick your foot out. And this goes for everybody, sisters too. Sisters too, y'all was like, oh, she getting on the men. No, I'm getting on everybody because you know you've come out with different brands on. You said brand tripping. Brand tripping. All kind of different brands on. Where are we going with this today? I feel like a little bit of Nike. I'm going to get a little bit of Skechers. A little bit of Puma. I might even try a little Adidas. You got on an Adidas dress with some Skechers on. This is not how we do it. Return to sender. What is this about? Montel Williams is not. I know Montel didn't hop. Look, did you beat up Montel? Because I know that. How did you get past Montel? Because I know he did not pop out and say, this is how we do it, and give you a fist bump, sis. I know he didn't. I just run into the laundromat. Sis, don't even try to do that. Don't even try to put no sympathy on. I don't care where you run into. I don't even know how you're running in those, first of all. I don't care if they're high top. I don't care if they're high top Skechers. You can't wear high top Skechers with an Adidas dress and think that people are going to be like, yeah, girl, let me post this. How come people keep cropping my pictures? It's just for your protection, sis. It's just, the dress is cool, but it's just like when we panned it down, we saw that. They weren't twins. It's just, we're just doing you a favor by cropping this, okay? It's just, maybe they have some Adidas filters and we could put some Adidas shoes where those are. Just because this isn't how we do it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If we're going to rock it right. When you come out the house, everything has to be right. Brothers, I ain't forgot about you with the elephant emery board that you need for your toes, okay? And getting back to the toes, just real quick. If you keep going, and if you do go to a podiatrist, they can help you with the discoloration and whatever else you have going on with your feet. You have to let down that pride, okay? If you're willing to listen, let down the pride. So, summer 2022? What? Dante got his feet out? Go ahead, Dante. Dante just smiling, right? Come on, Kenneth. Okay, Kenneth got his toes out in his slides. What? It's all about that. It has to be that you're wearing your sock because it's just an option and not because you have to, because it's mandatory. I don't want it to be that the CDC has sent you a letter like, until you get them things together, we have sent you some medical socks. With some antibiotics at the tips. And inside of the antibiotics are some discoloration solution, so we can bring that on back to a normal nail color, because right now, with the black toenails, you're part hog. We're concerned because we got a letter from a lady that said you gave her bad feet. That when you guys were intimate, your feet touched her feet, or something about some of your feet residue was in the sheets and she caught bad feet. Well, no, she did catch bad feet because when she came to see us and she took off her socks, we had to go put our whole hazmat outfit on. Yeah, the one that they're wearing for the coronavirus right now. Yeah, we had to wear that. Just, what's going on? It's all in love. It's all in love. I want everybody to look good when they're coming out, because this is how we do it. It's the Village's motto. This is how we do it, sis. Yes. Yes, we want everybody to look good, whether it's summer, winter, fall, or spring, okay? We want you to have a cool summer where you can be relaxed and not have to be insecure because you're not working on yourself. It is consistent, the maintenance that we have to do on ourselves. And another thing, I know Montel has not let some of you sisters out with these wigs this summer. I know he hasn't. I don't know what this is about. I don't brush my hair, but I'm going to wear this hair. Look, if you're going to wear this weave, if you're going to wear this wig, there are rules. There are rules and you're going to follow them. And we're going to talk about that on the hair appointment. But I'm just telling you right now, you need to brush your hair. What are you doing? You cannot sit out here. I don't care if you spent $19.99 or $99.99. Some of you may have spent $459 on it. Brush it. Brush it. The humidity is eating it alive, sis. It's eating it alive. You're sweating underneath. I recommend braids, but some of you can't wear braids because of scalp disorders. Get you a wig that's braided. I don't know. Look, I'm just trying to help you. Please brush your wigs every season. Maintain your weaves every summer. That's real talk. That is the realest talk ever if you're going to wear it. If you're going to wear it. The maintenance is everything for us because we are a royal priesthood. Because if Montel is not fist bumping you, if he is not popping out, giving you the okay, then you need to go back in. You need to go back in. It doesn't make any sense for a lot of you all to even be intimate and be intimate with your socks on. This is, won't put a condom on, but keep socks on. I'm going to protect my feet, but my penis, free game for everybody. I mean, I don't understand. You will protect your feet, but not your penis. You will protect your feet and not your tongue. I'm serious about this. Oh, she's going deep. Rated R for strong content and language. Oh, we're going to get to the clips. But in the meantime, in between time, there's some things that we need to talk about that I have not been able to express, that I was going to wait until either the laugh line or the vid session to go in on this. Protecting your feet and not your penis. What's going on, brother? Something is off. This is not how we do it. Guarding your feet, but just penis all exposed to all elements and danger. I don't like to wear condoms. I like for my penis to be exposed, and I like for it to be crunchy, but I am going to protect my feet from being seen as crunchy. Look, if you don't want people to see your feet, then people don't need to see your penis. A word today for the people in the back. A word today for the people in the front. A word today for the people in the middle. Yeah, go ahead, Yana. Yeah, go ahead, Sister Speak. Seriously, if we can't see your feet, we don't need to see the rest of your body. Protect your penis, protect your feet. You should value your penis just like you are protecting those. Some of you don't even need a gun. All you have to do is just pull off your socks. Ain't nobody finna mess with you. Oh, nah, cool, it's cool, player. Nah, I don't want no beef. I don't want no beef at all. And I sure don't want no Komodo dragon either. Nah, cool. Nah, I wasn't saying nothing about your mama. Nah, bro, that would, nah, man, amnesia. Yeah, some of you could literally fight off anybody that comes in your house. All you have to do is just lay on the floor when they kick in the door, have your feet sticking straight out. Ah, wrong house, player. My bad. It's good. Yeah. Your feet are an entity at this point. Your feet. Your feet can literally ward off danger. Feet man. I'm just saying. Anyway, brothers and sisters, I appreciate you. You are being a wonderful listening audience. You're listening to The Laugh Time. We cover all aspects of comedy. Tonight, we're going to be focusing on Dave Chappelle, giving a tribute to the comedians who have paved the way for other comedians. We're going to focus on Tommy Davidson, why he is a comedic genius. And we're going to also talk about how going live has advanced the career for so many comedians. You've been a wonderful listening audience. We'll be right back after these commercial breaks. You and your label are solid. The whole label's motto is no new friends. That's why you didn't see it coming. You're out celebrating the fact that you just produced 2 major albums for 2 major artists. Somebody in your crew is jealous of you. They want your shine, your spotlight. That's why they set you up. You're fighting for your life. They're on the run, and it's not going to end well for them. The game is cold. The latest episode of the Two on the Sister Speak show is available on demand now. Rated R for strong content, language, and thoughts. On this episode, snakes. In the studio, producing and flowing with frenemies. On the tour, we cover all aspects of the music industry. When you get ready to go to the studio, keep your head on a swivel. Somebody's mad at you because you won't give them free beats or free studio time anymore. Click the link for the latest episode and be careful. Now all I need is a Superfly blazer and a pair of shorts for my photo shoot, sis. Have you made any progress? Everything has to be fly. I'm a professional stylist for a reason, sis. I found these 2 pieces from KK Lachey. They're perfect for your photo shoot. Sitting pics now. Oh, these are lit. Book the look, sis. I ordered the outfit already, sis. Your photo shoot is going to be epic. The summer sale at KK Lachey is going on now. With these looks and more in stock, you're guaranteed to find the look that you need, whether it's for a photo shoot or a day or night out. Shop kklachey.com and get ready. The look, the feel, the vibe. kklachey.com. Everybody's at the pool party having a good time. Yeah. What could go wrong? They invited you, right? And then you took off your shoes. This is why I want you to be the best you, because nobody should have to be taking off running and screaming. And also, this is why they didn't invite you to the pool party this year, because you can't keep getting in the pool with your socks on, bruh. You keep getting in the pool with your socks on. And it's just not feasible for everybody. That's just not what we do. Why are you in the pool with your socks on? Living your worst life. Every time you take off your shoes and your socks, your feet start singing, living my worst life. Ain't going back and forth with you, nail text, living my worst life. Ain't going back and forth with you, nail text, living my worst life. Yeah. You. It's real. You want intimacy. You want to be able to enjoy the fullness of who you are. And you cannot if you don't deal with your feet. Now, regardless, I understand football, basketball, tight shoes. I understand that our feet have gone through transitions. But there are people out there who are there for the transitions. They've got you. Okay? There's no need to keep sweating. I'm okay. Your new name is Keep Sweat. I enjoyed you on the verses with Bobby Brown, Keep Sweat. It was an interesting verses. Anyway, brothers and sisters, we're going to get ready to get into these clips. I hope you've had a good time. I hope you had a good laugh. But we're going to go ahead and get into these clips. And it's important to show respect. It's important to understand the history of comedy, especially for all shades of brown people in the village. And we love to laugh. We love to have a good time. And I appreciate those who have gone before us and who are still here, who are keeping us laughing and doing what they love to do. So we're going to listen to this clip provided by YouTube off of an award show And hopefully it'll just give you some insight about stage presence, owning the crowd, timing, and the history of our people. It's just a small clip, but it's very powerful. And I'll be able to converse with you afterwards. Thank you for listening to The Laugh Line. I am your host, Sister Speak, and enjoy.
No pressure. During the civil rights movement, I can't read what's on the teleprompter. Some about Black America and white America. There's Black Americans and there's white Americans. We're all one America. So if you don't mind, this is not live, is it? I imagine whatever I say, you could just edit it out. Let's try it a few ways. Lou, are you in the booth? I am. All right, good. You know what, Lou? Let's just play around with it and see if we can get it right, get this clip package on, and then let me go home. All right? All right. All right. Count me in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wu-Tang. I'm just with you, Lou. Let's do it again. We're gonna do it again. We'll get it right. Here we go, Dave. 5, 4, 3, 2. You know, when I was a comedian starting out in Washington, D.C., right here in this city, 1988, I'll never forget this. It was a comedy club owner that banned profanity from his comedy club. He said it offended his audience, and this was a cause of major concern for all the comedians in the circuit. And we all called a meeting, and we had the owners come, and it was the club owners, and it was the comedians. It was the classic labor dispute. The club owners laid out their case. There cannot be profanity in these clubs because that offends people. And there's a comedian who's still a good friend of mine to this day. He lives right here in Washington, D.C. He stood up and he said, he's black, I should tell you, because it's important to the story. He says, I use profanity because I live a profane lifestyle. He says, I don't have an insect infestation in my house. I have roaches. My favorite comedians are like musicians, and the audience is their instrument. And the music they make is your laughter. And that's the laughter that I scored my entire life to. So now, some of my favorite American comedic composers. Thank you.
When I lose my job, I lose my man. Treat me like a dog, he called me a dog. Yes, he did. One day he called me an old dog. Sometimes I wished I was a dog and he was a tree.
When you stop and think, football's a fair sport for my people. Only sport in the world a Negro can chase a white man and 40,000 people stand up and cheer him.
See, in my neighborhood, the kids have a kind of a dubious reaction to that whole Santa Claus concept. They just don't believe that a white man will ride a reindeer through Harlem after midnight.
In truth, my friend, it's you that all look alike. But look at the black people around you. We're all different colors. Black walnut, burnt almond, chocolate mocha, pecan, vanilla, yellow, mellow, light, rice, and damn near white. We come from the first people on the earth. You know, the first people on the earth were black people. We the first people had thought. Right? We was the first one to say, where am I? And how do you get to Detroit? I think maybe like 30 years ago, there was a woman that wanted to sing, and a black lady that sang opera, that wanted to sing. What was her name? Mary Anderson. And this place was like segregated, and they couldn't sing there. And here we are, like not even 50 years later, a 22-year-old black man on stage getting paid to hold his. God bless America. I gotta go now. Y'all take it easy. Bye-bye.
Janelle Monáe will.
Here, let me pour you some sparkling water because things are heating up. On the latest episode of the Culture Climate on the Sister Speak Show, rated R for strong language, content, and thought. Available on demand now. On this episode, Doing the Butt, Natural versus Plastic Surgery, The Obsession to Be a Bad Body Female, BBL Horror Stories, Brazilian Butt Lifts. On the Culture Climate, we're covering what others are afraid to cover in the village, including controversial conversations, taboo subject matters, addressing the inner means, exposing the enemies, plus interviews, audio from video clips, international, national, local news affecting the village. Before you go and book your appointment to get your butt done, sis, we want you to listen to this episode on the Sister Speak Show. Click the link and be wise. Only you know the real reason why you created your online dating profile, and sometimes those reasons can prove deadly. The latest episode of the Suspense Files on the Sister Speak Show is available on demand now. Rated R for strong content, language, and thought. On this episode, Dying to Date, online dating the profile predator. On the Suspense Files, we cover the who, what, when, where, why in urban crime, including crimes of passion, deadly relationships, mysteries, urban cold cases, and more. I know you're looking for love, but you shouldn't be looking for love in all the wrong places. Click the link for the latest episode on the Sister Speak Show, where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action. A talk show for great minds that create, inspire, impact, and evolve. Be careful. Welcome back to the Laugh Line on the Sister Speak Show. I'm your host, Sister Speak. Ooh, the Laugh Line, we cover all aspects of comedy. Brothers and sisters, I hope you're enjoying everything so far. You can always check out that clip on YouTube, Dave Chappelle's tribute to comedians, okay? Now, speaking of get lit, before we go into this next clip, I need to share this with you all because this is a perfect song for what I need to talk about. Sisters, this is for you. This is for you. Speaking of get lit, check this out. And I know somebody needs to hear this. Sisters, get lit. Speaking of lit, all of those lights on your dashboard and in your where your speedometer is, you know, all those things that have those lights that are coming on in your car that are lit, those aren't decorations. You haven't won a prize. Go take your car to the shop. Please go get an oil change. Your car runs with oil. It runs with gas, transmission fluid, brake fluid. There are so many, power steering. There are so many different fluids that run throughout your car. And I don't know why you are still riding around doing Uber and Lyft. Excuse me. And you're doing DoorDash and you're doing all these other, you're driving around and you're volunteering your car to go from Dallas to Houston, and you've got about 5 lights on right there, and one of them is your engine light, the other one is your oil, the other one is your transmission. Okay, there's something going on with your tire pressure, and what else could it be? Oh, coolant. I don't know why my car is running hot. It must be a real hot girl summer for real. No, sis, your car's running hot. Because since you bought it, wherever you bought it from, whether it was from a used car dealership, from a dealership, if you bought it as a cash car, however you got it, sis, wherever you got it from, it hasn't had any maintenance on it since. You have to keep getting it maintained. That's why you're on the side of the road right now, sis, crying, okay? You didn't have to be on the side of the road crying. You see those tears coming out of you? You know how those tears are produced? From drinking water, okay? Okay? So just your car is crying. Your car is dying, sis, because you're not putting any oil in it. It has to get an oil change. That sticker, oh, what sticker? There's supposed to be a sticker up there, okay? On your windshield that tells you the next time you're supposed to come in. But we can't tell you the next time you come in because you ain't even come in the first time. Sis, those lights on your car, in your car, you did not win a prize. You're not lit. Your car is getting ready to be lit on fire because the flames coming out of your engine right now, sis, are because you have no coolant in it. Okay? You have to go and take your car and get it looked at. Take your car to AutoZone. Take your car to O'Reilly's, wherever you live. Have them take out the little monitor that they have, the little, it's like a computer. They plug it in to wherever your fuses are, and they see what's up with your car. And it's going to tell you everything that's wrong with your car, okay? Your car has a cold, sis. Your car is sick. Please stop putting eyelashes on your car if you ain't going to put oil in your car. Please stop telling everybody your Instagram information on your car if you ain't got no coolant in your car. Okay? Please stop turning up the radio and dancing to your favorite songs. If you've got 5 lights on in your dashboard, you need to turn the radio off, and you need to be riding in silence. You need to be mourning the loss of your car. I'm still driving it. No, I said the loss of your car. This is prophetic. This is prophetic. You might as well start going on Craigslist, Carfax, not Carfax, CarMax, and start looking for another car. And please check the Carfax. Stop just buying cars just to be buying them. Girl, it's a 2014 Mercedes for $500. Girl, it only has 886,000 miles on it. Winning, with leather seats and a moonroof. Sis, please don't buy a $500 Mercedes for a 2014 Mercedes-Benz for $500 with 886,000 miles on it, okay? Okay, sis? Please. I understand it has leather seats. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, they buttered it up on the inside, but inside of there, that's not an engine. That's a fossil, okay? Okay? Inside of there are rocks. No, that's not a transmission. No, not at all. No, that's a tree stump, sis. Sis, I'm just telling you, please don't go buy a car without a man going with you. A man going with you, giving off good, strong, masculine energy so you don't end up getting duped anyway. You need to go with somebody who is with the shit so you don't end up buying a piece of shit. I'm talking to somebody, he sold me a lemon. Now you trying to go on Judge Judy, Judge Mathis, or any other type of judge show to get your money back. No, he didn't sell you a lemon, sis. He sold you complete rotten fruit. Okay? But you was trying to impress everybody. Got me a Benz. But you didn't post with 886,000 miles on it. I'm serious. Some of you are going to ride it till the wheels fall off. And speaking of the wheels falling off, sis, all of your bending corners and all of your driving around town, living your worst life based on your tires. Your tires have an eating disorder. What you trying to say? Your tires are thin, okay? Your tires are anorexic. Okay. Your tires need some wild grow on it. What you trying to say? Your tires have no hair. What? Bald. Your tires are bald. Some of you right now have one piece of tread on your tire. That's why you keep sliding past the stop signs. That's why you keep sliding past the stoplights. That's why every time you hit water, you go, oh shit. Yeah, that's why you're hydroplaning, sis. That's why you're sliding to work. You need new tires. You cannot keep riding around with the same set of tires that you had 5 years ago. I rotated them. Sis, somebody got you for all your money. You need to go get you 4 sets of new tires for your car, because it makes no sense for you to be out here in a car with mix-max tires. Trust me, I used to be there. Mix-max tires, buying $25 tires, to keep your car. No, you go out there and you get you some real tires, sis, and you go see the difference, because right now, sis, your tire needs some brakes. Your tire needs some kaleidoscope drops. You can't ride around on 3 good ones and 1 donut. I'm just telling you, no, you cannot do that. You have to go and you got to get it together. I'm just telling somebody, the lights, your engine is suffering. Your engine probably has bronchitis. Your car has the flu. Stop trying to get flued out when your car already has the flu. I'm just saying. No, stop looking for ballers and shot callers when your Kia, Jeep, Benz, Beamer, Honda, whatever you drive is lit up, suffering on the inside. Your car is malnourished. Somebody's going to call Car Protective Services on you. Sorry, I know this is beating all on the microphone. I apologize, y'all. I know y'all like, what is all the noise in the movie? It's the microphone. I apologize. But seriously, somebody's going to call CPS on you. They going to call all my kids? No, they going to call it on your car. Car Protective Services. Okay. APS, Automobile Protective Services. Somebody's going to call TPS on you. What's TPS? Tire Protective Services. EPS, Engine Protective Services. Oh my goodness. Y'all, this show is obviously now being hosted with the children at the pool. You know, I just try to get out here and I try to record. I have 2 places that I record. And I didn't think they would be loose this early at the pool, but for some reason they're loose at the pool. And it's always somebody after them. I never see who it is, but it's just the screams. It's always these screams. They always scream like a Tyrannosaurus Rex or pterodactyl is after them, or there's literally sharks in the pool. And they don't care. They don't care if there's other buildings surrounding. They don't care. They're going to get in the pool. They're going to live their best life. They're going to scream at the top of their lungs. I'm all for children having a good time. I really am. I'm just trying to beat when they're having a good time so I can have my good time and record. But back to you, sis. Somebody's going to call DPS on you. What's DPS? Dashboard Protective Services. Look, check this out. I'm just telling you right now, sis. You need to stop putting all them trinkets on your car keys. You take better care of your car keys than your own car. I got my rabbit's foot. I got my little sparkly heart. I got my peace symbol blinked out. I got a picture of my kids. I got my ex-boyfriend's chain on here. I got my engagement ring on it. You just got all kind of stuff on your keys, sis. First of all, what's up with all of this? Are you the maintenance woman? What is all of this? Where do all of these trinkets come from? How many amusement parks do you go to? But seriously, you take better care of your keys. Your keys are decked out. Your steering wheel is decked out. You even got seat covers, okay? But your car is not living its best life, sis. Can you afford to be standing on the side of the road in 97-degree weather? Your whole steering wheel is blinged out, but your car is cubic zirconia at best. I'm just saying, sis. And another thing, this is just for everybody. If I'm going to get in your car, please don't have to scoot all kind of stuff over for me to get in your seat. As a matter of fact, let's do this. Why don't you go get all this together and then tell me it's cool to come out? Because I'm not going to stand outside for 5 minutes while you scoot to the side saying, sorry, my bad, sorry, my bad, sorry, my bad, sorry. You could just move that on over. I have gotten in some cars where I allow myself to go into a self-imposed paralysis where I don't move, I don't breathe, I don't look to the left, to the right. Because first of all, I've already examined it when I got in, but okay, this is my ride. And I sit there, I try to levitate in cars when they're dirty. I don't. Could you just clean your car? Is that a Cheeto? That's a French fry. Is that a nugget? Is that a Fruit Loop or a Fruity Ring? Whatever your budget is. What's going on? I'm just saying. When's the last time you vacuumed this out? Look, you're not ready for people to get in your car. You need a license for people to get in your car. I need to see some credentials that I can get in your car. Like, what makes you qualified to have people in your car? Because what is this? It was dripping and then it dried and stopped. You got kids. I can't do it. Just clean your car. That's all I'm saying. You all will feel so much better about cleaning your car. You will feel so much better, and your car will appreciate you. Your car will ride better if you take good care of it. So I just want you all to get out there. Please make sure that you're paying attention to those lights, getting those lights fixed so you don't end up in an emergency, because I don't want you to blow up on the freeway. I don't want your engine to catch on fire, and I don't want you to have to be stalled. Are you ready to be stalled out in the middle of the freeway? Oncoming traffic. If you live in Texas and you get in that HOV lane and your car got 5 lights lit, are you ready to be stalled out on the HOV lane? HOV lane, for those of you who are listening, is a fast lane in Dallas, in the DFW Metroplex, where once you get on it, you can't get off until it allows you to get off. So there's barriers on both sides, and you're on it, and it's just see me, I'm a left lane. I'm in the right lane all day. I need to know when I can get on and off. I don't play them games. I'm not the one for the fast lane. I'm not the one for the HOV lane. I'm not one for all of these. Let's turn the car into an amusement ride. Let's see how fast we can bend corners. Let's see how fast we can go around this turn. Let's see how narrowly we can escape getting hit by this truck. I'm not with that. I'm not the one. If that's how you drive, I'll never get in the car with you, because you are on your way to hell. And I'm just trying to get to the Galleria. Okay? I don't need all of this extra stuff at all. So just make sure that you're maintaining your car fall, winter, spring, summer, and that you get rid of those lights, because you're not trying to Anyway, brothers and sisters, we're going to move right on into comedian Tommy Davidson, an amazing comedian, and he is a master of voiceovers. He commands the stage. His ability, the fact that he has traveled all around the world, I think really helps with his ability to, let me get this off of here. I'm sorry, you all, if you're hearing bumping on the microphone, but his ability to really express comedy in a diverse manner. And I love it. I love it. So I just want you all, whether you know about him or not, to just listen to these clips and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Get ready to laugh. You may hear me laughing in the back of this recording because some of it, I just couldn't hold it in. He is amazing. So Tommy Davidson, here is your plant. Plants live, flowers die. Here's your plant from the Sister Speak show for your stage presence, your comedic timing, and for sharing with us, okay, and making us laugh. Thank you for being a pillar in the village. You are definitely recognized by the Sister Speak show, and it is an honor for me to be able to share you with the listening audience. And this is for educational purposes only. All clips are provided off of YouTube. You all can check out these clips on YouTube. This is just to raise awareness about comedy, stage presence, timing, and how laughter heals the soul. Hey.
Stop. And then the announcers make you want to see the show. Come on Saturday. 4:30 in the morning. You see 20 guys with cowboy hats getting down. Ding, 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 ding. Spanish TV. It's a concert every day. They got a lot of show. Blancazo. Primo el pasto. You ever seen Sábado Gigante? Sábado Gigante. That's the most beautiful shit in the world. They got a million things going on at once. What is it all about? Like, what is this? You see a little girl jumping rope in a bikini. Sábado Gigante. By the time they finish, the host is sweating. Pero el suelo chino, doctor. El Chappelle. They got a little black midget. Please watch this. It's a little black dude. He's like that little. He got a little John Travolta outfit. And Don Francisco giving him a serious interview, man. It's real serious. Pero el escotecito, los escotecitos. Pero el escotecito, los escotecitos. You gotta listen real close because his mouth about that big. Solo fíjate el momento.
So there's no trick or treat. They don't say that. They got their own little thing, right? And excuse me, Mr. Skinny Black Eye. Do you have the candy? What you say, man? Do you have the candy? Man, we're supposed to say trick or treat, man. No comprenden the trick or treat. Only do you have the candy? No, I ain't got no candy. Why you try to lie to me? We know you have the candy. We see when you give it to the little black children. We see that. You're not so slick. We see when you're giving the candies, you're giving the Snickers, the Snickito. You're giving them the Three Musketeers, la Tres Mascadaditos. Here's the change now. And excuse me, Mr. Skinny Black Eye. Do you have the candy? What you say, man? Do you have the candy?
It's giving you guys. See, because black people think, black, Asian, Latino, we think we don't know they had it hard. White people had it hard. I feel sorry for the Pilgrims when they first got here. Think that shit was easy? They got a buckle on their hat. Come on, that's hard times. You got to tighten your hat. Come on. The buckle's right here. It's giant. They get a headache, they just tighten the buckle. You kidding me? I feel sorry for them. Can you imagine that? The first pilgrim that talked to the Native Americans, man? That was hard, man. See him getting all the little boat. We are about to get up, huh? White people are smart, though. They got weapons technology. They brought a cannon back next time. Indians never heard a cannon before, so it didn't hurt them. They never heard it. It's like 10,000 Indians on the shore waiting. 1, 2. good pick.
That was way back. I don't know where our producer Dana finds that.
That was at the Comedy Store, and Stevie Wonder came up. He said, "Nah, I'm not gonna sing, man." And I started doing this, and he didn't miss a beat. I like to see it right across the floor, and we killed it that night. Yes,
Tommy Davidson will be killing it all weekend at the Addison Improv. He opened last night.
yes.
You got 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow night, and 1 show on Sunday. What do you do in between shows? It's not a lot of time in between shows.
Just like try to bring the adrenaline down, and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So I'm just in the back going, "Hey, give me more. Just raise the mic. Raise the mic." Not exactly like that, but
That's kind of a frightening look.
yeah. Where do you see Sammy do it? You know this.
You went out on tour with some of the guys from in Living Color. Was that kind of like high school reunion when you did that? That was 28 years ago.
Yeah. It was 26 years ago in Living Color. 27.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
I know. And if you go back to those reunion type things, sometimes you go, God, I look so much better than the rest of those people.
Yeah.
Or, God, I look so much worse than the rest of those people.
No, I just go, I look the best. I look the best.
You do look good. You got into the fashion business.
Thank you. I did. I started Tongue in Cheek, which is an accessory, men's accessory, ties, lapel flowers, pocket squares. We're keeping it nice and cheap, $20 to $10.
I saw it. It's very affordable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shop tongueincheek.com.
Yeah.
And go and get you one.
Yeah, some nice-looking product. He was just rolling through the website there. So, in your business, it's always, what are you doing? What have you done lately? What are you doing next? You're doing right now, still doing this cruise ship bit.
Yes, it's called Vacation Creation. I take deserving families around the world on the top cruise ships in the world.
And you have to go. I mean, you're gone for months at a time.
I'm gone. I'm gone from June to February. Name it. I've been to Russia probably about 4 times in the last. That's not good in a way, I guess. If my name was Trump, but it's just been an adventure, to open up my balcony curtains, and be in a different country every day. The director says to me one time, me and my co-host, he says, "You guys got a break for an hour," and we're like, "Yeah, but what are we gonna do? We're on a glacier." Yeah, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah,
exactly. But from killer whales to dolphins, to grizzly bears, to zip lining.
Do they make you swim with killer whales or something like that?
Well, they didn't, but
I'd be throwing in my guest host.
I was up in northern Vancouver, and we were in a boat.
Yeah.
And so we're going to see this pod of killer whales. This is one of the family's wishes was to see that. So coincidentally, about 50 of those guys come by the ship, the boat, going under it. And I went to the captain. I said, "You guys are going to need a bigger boat. Those things are like Mack trucks."
Oh, yeah. They're huge.
Yeah, her dream came true, but I had to get the heck out of there.
It was your nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
It was your nightmare. Looking forward to at the Addison Improv, 2 shows tonight.
2 shows tonight.
2 shows tomorrow night. And 1 show on Sunday. And the Thai company again?
Shop Tongue in Cheek.
I got to go shopping.
Yes, $10 to $20. I mean,
yeah,
holidays are coming somewhere along, so get what you need.
Good for you.
When you're on the go, sometimes you have to wait. Allow the Speak Sister Speak mobile magazine to keep you company. For just $3.33, iOS and Android compatible, perfect for your smartphone or tablet. Each issue promotes articles of wisdom while keeping you in the know. You won't be disappointed. This magazine is a spinoff of the Sister Speak Show. This magazine is where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action. Inside are people who create, inspire, impact, and evolve. For just $3.33, you can have every issue inside of your smartphone or tablet at your disposal. It's time to magazine and chill. Welcome back. You are listening to The Laugh Line on the Sister Speak Show. I'm your host, Sister Speak, The Laugh Line, where we cover all aspects of comedy. I hope you enjoyed that clip. Tommy Davidson, like I said, here's your plant from the Sister Speak Show, from The Laugh Line. You are an amazing comedian. Oh my goodness. Being bilingual helps. Traveling the world helps. It's amazing. And just a side note, things that don't, if you're trying to, romance me or surprise me, things that I will not be grateful for. No, she did. Yes, listen. I'm not grateful for a few things in advance. Hey, babe, guess what? What? I got us, 2 tickets. We're going to go to Jamaica. Oh, okay. All right. And we're going to swim with the sharks. I won't be able to make it, baby. I'm not going to be, babe, I'm not going to be able to make that trip. No. Well, I can make the trip, but the trip where swimming with the sharks, that's not a fantasy. That's not on, I don't have a bucket list. That's not in my ministry. I don't want that type of dominion over animals in that capacity. I've seen enough National Geographics and other type of Discovery channels and just various YouTube clips. I'm okay. I don't need to swim with them. I know my lane. So those are the things that I'm not grateful for. Hey, babe, I booked a trip for us to take a cruise all around the world. Not going to be able to do it, baby. No, I appreciate your efforts and all, but these are the things that don't impress me. I'm not interested in it. I'm not interested in getting in a boat and traveling all around the world via that manner. Now, I don't mind seeing different parts of the world, but understand there's some things that I'm in the process of working on, like being able to be in a plane for 21 hours straight. I don't feel like that's my gift. I don't feel like that's my skill. I don't feel like that's really my ministry. I don't feel like I'm supposed to be in the plane for 21 hours without us having to land several times because I've had 10 freakouts. I'm just telling you, at some point, this plane needs to land. How long are we going to be in the air? What are we trying to prove here? Why is it taking so long? Where are we going again? Are you sure we're going to around the world or are we actually going to Neptune? Where are we going? Is that a constellation? Where are we? Are we in the 5th realm of heaven? Why are we in the sky for 21 hours? Whose idea was this? Why is this place so far? What are we going to culture? I don't want any culture. I decided that I'm just going to go to some museums in Detroit. I just would rather stay inland. At some point we have to even Superman don't fly this long. Batman doesn't go too far out of Gotham City. I'm just saying, like, there's limits to this. Even the birds is like, bruh, what is you doing? This isn't, what airlines is this? Infinity Airlines? What is this? Never Gonna Land Airlines? What is this? When we feel like it Airlines? What airlines is this? 21 hours in the air. I'm not going to be grateful. I'm not. No. Do you have, okay, fine. Are we going to travel with our own airplane just in case something happens to this one? I mean, spare tires, spare plane. Is there like a jet on the side of this? Are we on like some type of Jetsons thing where just in case we can kind of like smock off and get on this jet that's attached to this plane just in case this plane want to act childish, just in case this plane want to have some turbulence, just in case this plane wants to catch on fire. I'm just saying, like, where are we going again? Mars? How long are we supposed to be on this flight? This isn't even a flight at this point. We literally are celestial beings at this point. We don't know. Are we orbiting? How much was this ticket again? 21 hours. How much was the ticket? Because this ticket, there should be a discount. I don't even see anything out of this plane. It's not even light or day. It's not even night or day. It just is. What is this? Please, I'm just not the one, public freakouts. I'm going to go viral, and I don't want to do that because I don't want to, act out of my behavior and vibrate low. But if you put me on a plane for 21 hours, ain't no telling how I'm going to act. I don't care if this plane has stairs up. I don't care if we could walk around and dance. Why is there a pool on this plane? Wait a minute. Who wants to swim in the air? We're already flying. Somebody is greedy. Who made this? Who made this plane? Oh, there's a shopping mall on the plane. Why? Why is there a shopping mall on the plane? Because we're going to be on the plane for 25 hours. First you said 21. Now it's 25. Wait a minute. Let me see your ticket. I don't understand. I don't want to go shopping on this plane. I don't want to go zip lining on the plane. Why is there a zip? Why are there trees on the plane? Why is there a whole forest on this plane? Are we landing? Have we ascended? Is this the rapture? What is this? Please don't put me on the plane for 25 hours. We're going to stop in Galilee. Then we're going to stop in Jerusalem. Then we're going to stop in Nazareth. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind going to these places. I don't mind going to Israel. But how are we going to get there? Can we teleport? Because at this point, that's what I feel like we're doing. Is that Spock? Is that William Shatner driving the plane? Now, if somebody wants to build a runway that connects from the United States to China, to Africa, to the Soviet Union, to Russia, okay, to all the continents, to Hawaii, if you want to do that and build a runway, I might think about it. Now, here's where the paranoid fit will come in. This is having to drive over the water. I don't know about this one. At 555 miles per hour. We'll be there in 6 hours, though. I don't know about this one. But I think, could I drive over a body of water for a long period of time without passing out consecutively? We'd have to have a hospital attached to the car. A minute clinic. We're going to have to put a CVS attached to the car. We're going to have to travel with some medical staff because I don't know if I could travel over water via car for 12 hours. Well, just up ahead is a tornado and a hurricane and a monsoon, but we're going to be okay. No, we're going to be swept. Does this car come with a boat? Look, now I'm back on the boat. I need some safety. You know, can Inspector Gadget and MacGyver ride with us on this trip? Because at this point in time, I'm not impressed. These things don't impress me at all. So when trying to impress me, trying to woo me, don't think that that's going to work for me because it's not. Okay? These are the things that will not work for your girl. Oh, baby, we're about to go feed the crocodiles. Who? Now I'm an owl for real. Who? No, baby, I booked us a trip to Louisiana. We're going to the bayou. We're going to get on the boat. We're going to, the crocodile's going to jump out the water. Wait a minute. Have you been sent to assassinate me? Who sent you? Wait a minute. This is not in my, this is not, I don't want to feed the crocodile. I don't want to see him jump out the water. This is not romance. I'm not feeling you. As a matter of fact, this relationship is over. These things will not impress me at all. Yeah, baby, we're going to go and we're going to, get in the Delta. We're going to look for catfish. We're going to hunt for catfish. Yeah, I got us 2 tickets. Are you mixed with hillbilly? Are your parents from underneath Louisiana? What is this about? I'm not impressed. Yeah, baby, we're about to actually go jet skiing, and then no, we are not. Baby, look, I've never, living my best life is actually living. That part right there, living my best life. Living, I can't have a best life if I'm not living. Shall we open up the book of Psalms? Look, don't play with me today. I don't want to go jet skiing. Baby, I don't want to be attached to a boat and be in the sky looking at the boat from the sky. That's not my gift. That's not my skill, talent, or ministry. That's not romance. I don't want to celebrate our anniversary in the sky, smelling like urine and bowel movement. Yes, baby, I'm telling you now I'm going to release all my body fluids and anything else that's in me, out of me, right up here in the sky. Yes, I am going to smell putrid by the time this parachute comes down. I am going to be all up against it. I appreciate your efforts, but this is not the daughter romance for me. I like to be on land, okay? I like to be safe. I'm all for nature, but I'm not trying to go to a secluded, to the woods and have a secluded picnic in the middle of the woods. and have to be saying, what was that? 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 Because that's all that's going to come out of my mouth. I'm not hearing you. I don't want to talk about nothing. I don't talk about how our relationship is getting better and stronger, how we're bonding. I don't talk about nothing. Only thing in my mind is I am replaying Bear Grylls. I'm replaying Survival Island. I'm replaying Alone. I'm replaying I Was Prey. I'm replaying all of these videos in my head. I'm not listening to a damn thing you're saying right now. What I'm listening for is branches breaking, bushes being moved out the way with heavy wind force. I'm listening for swiping. I'm listening for howls getting closer. I'm listening for eyes looking at me. Okay? I'm listening for mountain lion farts. Okay? I'm listening for bears shitting in the woods right now. I'm listening for close proximities of death coming near me. I'm not listening to you. I don't care how you put a tent. I don't care. Why is the violinist in the middle of the wood? Does that violin turn into a gun? Because at this point, I'm not grateful. I'm not impressed. This is not the door to romance for me. Taking me to the bayou and having a picnic in the middle of the swamp. This is not it. You're mixed with serial killer, aren't you? Mm-hmm. You're the executive producer of the First 48, aren't you? Mm-hmm. You know Chris Hansen, don't you? Yeah. You got a little bit of Camp Crystal Lake in your blood, don't you? Little Jason Voorhees in your blood. What is this? Yeah, baby, we're gonna go camping. We're gonna be up in a treehouse. Who's gonna be up in a treehouse? Not your girl. No, I'm not. Baby, it's gonna be romantic. Baby, no. Bears climb trees. Where have you been? No, but we got this bear repellent. No, you've got the bear repellent because you're going to the woods. Take your boys. Take your boy that's always cheating on his wife. Take him with you. Yeah, take your little scandalous friends with you. The one that's always wearing socks with his Nikes. Yeah, take him. He'll fit right in, right there. He can take off his socks. And trust me, well, actually, I should go with you because if he's going to come, then he can take off his socks. And I know that we'll be divinely protected because his feet are a whole nother reptilian species within itself. And I know the woods ain't ready for what he got. Okay? He's snatching fish out of eagles' talons. Okay? So, yeah, I'll go to the woods if your friend with the funky feet and the effed up feet come. Sure, why not? It'll be fun. Yeah, it'll be fun. That's not the door to romance for me. I'm just letting you know. Don't surprise me with snorkeling. I don't snorkel. Okay? That's not in my DNA. I swim, but I don't snorkel. I go underneath the water in pools. I don't go underneath the water in oceans, lakes, ponds, rivers. I don't do that. That's not the door to romance for me. Yeah, baby, we're going to swim with the fish. No, I'm not swimming with the fish. You can. I'm not. You and all these other people can swim with the fish. I don't want to swim with the fish. I'll put my eyes right up to an aquarium. There they go. Okay. I'm swimming with the fish. There we are. My eyes are right on the aquarium. Now, if you want to take me to an aquarium, cool. No problem. But if you're trying to actually have me swim in the water and snorkel, I'm not interested. That's not the door to romance for me. Please don't surprise me with no trips where we are snorkeling. Now, I just want you all, to be aware. This is the guide. Excuse me. I just want you all to be aware that there are sharks in the water and that there are, stingray and jellyfish, but we'll be all right. Just don't make any sudden movement. Well, what is swimming? Swimming is sudden movement. What are you talking about? What am I supposed to do? Freeze? The shark doesn't see me. The shark doesn't see me. The shark doesn't see me. What am I supposed to do, sir? If they come by you, they're friendly. How have you been out with them? Do you kick it with these sharks? What? Friendly. I don't know one friendly shark. Do you? I'll wait. No, there's no friendly shark, sir. We're called buffet, okay? When we're in the water, we're not humans. We are now a species of fish called the buffet fish. Yes, that's what we are, buffet. Mm-hmm. Right. Don't try to take me snorkeling. I don't want to swim with the fish. I don't want to swim with the sharks. I don't want to feed the dolphins. I don't want to pet a whale. I don't want to kayak. Do not ask me to get on the ocean with you in a boat with a circle in the middle of it with 2 oars. Talking about, baby, isn't this fun? No, it's not. Check this out. You already know this ain't the door to romance. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing any of that. Don't, please. If you want to romance me, understand that if we're going to live our best life, it has to be living. Okay? Just some tips. I don't want to go hiking. I like to hike. I like all these things, but I'm not hiking in areas without a lot of protection. By the time we actually get out the car, I'm in complete Laura Croft / Rambo attire. Yes, I'm ready for whatever. Okay, repellent, machete, clips, AK, like everything. I'm not playing. I'm not going to make myself bigger and use my words to ward off a mountain lion. It's going to be rat-tat-tat-tat all day long. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not condoning killing animals or any of that type of stuff. I am condoning I will live. If there's going to be somebody who's going to survive, it will be me. I'm all for it. An animal is just being an animal. Right. I'm all with you, but my man wanted to romance me. Right? Okay. And I'm tired of telling him no, so I decided to come. But if I'm coming out like G.I. Sister Speak. Straight up. Anyway, brothers and sisters, I thank you for listening. I want to get just right into this real quick before we, fade out of the show. With being able to go live, it has really advanced the careers of so many comedians that we see on so many social media platforms. And we're seeing comedy skits. We're seeing 1, 2, 3 different comedians in a sketch. We're seeing clips. We're seeing actual video of contemporary comedians doing their thing in various environments. They're taking the stage wherever they are. And it has really impacted and advanced and excelled so many comedians' careers. And it has allowed us to get to know more than just the normal people that we see, doing comedy. We get to know more names. And the names that we know, like Davidson, DC Youngfly, Chico Bean, Carlos Miller, Pretty V, B. Simone, and everybody else, Tony Baker. There are so many. Please don't be, offended if I don't mention your name. You still shine in the way that you shine. But these comedians are just really going live, even with the voiceover comedians, taking videos of animals and providing their their humor with their voiceovers, expressing their talents and showing how they're multi-talented and providing amazing work. Because you can go live, because you can record, because it's instant. Not gone are the days, but now with the days are with technology advancing, your phone is your moneymaker. It's your bag. It's your tool, right? And now you're able to excel and reach so many people in different areas that may not have known about you before. So that's the beauty of being able to advance in your comedy career now, and even in your entertainment career as a whole, but we'll stick to the subject. And being able to show, look, I've got something to share with you. And I know you can relate. And so many comments say, look, this is spot on. This is right. Oh my gosh, you're funny. You were expressing my thoughts. And comedians are able to say things that some people may be afraid to say, that they may be afraid to express. And so they're that outlet for the shy or the ones who aren't as confident to express their true feelings. And they get on stage or they go live and they're able to say it just like it is and be able to take social issues and turn them into comedy and just to be able to teach as well. I feel like the stage is also a classroom, and the lecture, the curriculum, it highlights social injustices or what's currently going on, and it allows you to think, right? It takes you into perspectives. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to walk away with a different outlook, but it does say that you'll walk away with thinking about something and actually saying, how does this connect? And you may end up changing your perspective about certain things. It raises awareness. Now, the only thing about it is, having being able to know when you're going too far and being able to know when you're not going far enough, right? Being able to find that balance when you are speaking. So being able to go live today is advancing careers, and we get to see who's not even next, who's here, right? And we appreciate you. We thank you for taking the time to put together all of what you do to make us laugh and to know who you are. And being able to have your soul healed with different ingredients that are righteous is a good panacea for being able to press through. Because I don't want anybody who's listening to ever give up and to not have joy. I don't want you to vibrate low. Okay? I don't want what has happened to you in your life to make you not be able to laugh and smile. Okay? You weren't meant here. You weren't meant to be miserable. I'm speaking to the chosen. You're meant to go through and press forward and overcome. And there are comedians, past, present, and future, who are here to help you with that. Okay? Because they have a certain expression that you can relate to. Now, all comedians are not for everybody, but there's somebody for everybody. And that's what is beautiful. You know, you may not like all forms of regular potato chips, but there's a plethora of potato chips. This bag may not get chosen, but there's somebody else coming down the aisle that actually likes this. So every brand has its customer. Every brand has its audience, okay? Now, make sure you're doing your own material. Make sure you are giving credit where credit is due. And make sure that you're learning about comedy. You know, do your research. Understand what homage is for those who've paved the way. And we also, like I said in the last episode of the Laugh Line, let's respect the comedian's boundaries, okay? We also have to understand that they need to be encouraged, that they need to laugh, that they need to feel good, that they need joy, that it's just not where they're giving, and they're not receiving, okay? Let's lift them up in prayer. Let's tell them thank you for what you're doing. You know, let's give them their plans. Let's understand that maybe when we see them out, that it may not be a time to laugh, that they go through things as well. We cannot separate them from being human. We have to understand that this is their career, but they, like us, inhale and exhale. They, like us, experience ups and downs, okay? And that the entertainment industry in which they work in is rough and tough. That the low powers that be, the principalities, don't always respect the fact that they're human and don't always honor integrity and peace, okay? And don't honor the fact that they did not create these humans, and that they do not sit high and look low, that these comedians do go through some hard choices, some dark days, that they do have to do a lot of tours, that they have to go, and they may not have a packed house. The audience may not feel them. They go through different rungs on that ladder. Okay, sometimes they're up, sometimes they may have to come down three rungs. We have to respect that, just like you would want to be respected in what you do. Okay, just like you should have boundaries, we have to respect their boundaries. Whether we're sitting in the audience, whether we're working with them, whatever the relationship is. And to the comedian, please, no arrogance. It's not necessary. You know, we appreciate you, but you have not risen to a place to where you sit high and look low. You never will. And to the comedians who are humble and who are relatable, and, you know, you really interact well with the crowd, and when people meet you, whether it be in private or in public, we just thank you for the fact that you have good energy and that you vibrate high. We don't want any low vibrations from anybody, because we don't do the witchcraft, we don't do the voodoo, we don't do the hexes, we don't do the spell work. We don't do that. We return to sender and we reverse that. We banish that energy. We don't want anybody playing with any of that to be famous. We don't want anybody playing with that to get the next lead role. We don't want anybody playing with that to glam anybody, to put the audience under a spell, to put your followers under a spell. None of that type of stuff. If you're playing with the devil's going to come and collect. And I'm telling you, when he comes and collect, there's nothing that you can do about it. ooh, Sister Speak, what's going on? It's just real talk. You already know it's the Sister Speak show, rated R for strong content and language. Thank you for comedy. Thank you for the gift of laughter. Thank you for humor. And I thank you all who are in this industry, who are in this specific career, for contributing to the village and helping us get some good healing for our soul. Tonight's episode, we focused on Dave Chappelle giving a tribute to those who have come before us in comedy. We also focused on Tommy Davidson being an absolute master comedian, a comedic genius, giving him his plant, and how going live has definitely advanced comedy careers. And of course, to sit down with me, various thoughts of mine. Thank you all for being a wonderful listening audience. I thank you for listening to The Laugh Line, where we cover all aspects of comedy. I'm your host, Sister Speak, and there's nothing more to say, and I'll definitely be connecting with you on some more episodes that are coming. You're a wonderful listening audience, and I want you to be encouraged. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. If God be for me, then who can be against me? I am divinely protected. My listening audience is divinely protected. We return to sender. We reverse. We banish. We mirror back. We send the boomerang that you send our way back to you. Anybody wishing any ill intent, sending any demonic energy to the Sister Speak show, to myself, to my listening audience, that karma is immediately in your bosom with an adverse effect. No weapon formed against us shall prosper.